Hi, welcome to Guitar Emerge. This lesson, we will talk about the differences between the chromatic scale and the major scale. So what is a scale? First of all, a scale is a group of notes that is placed in a different sequence or different order, or in a certain order, they can be in different sequence, and then that gives you another scale. So the most common ones are like your pentatonic, your major scale, or your minor scale. There's even the Japanese and the Egyptian scale. But today, we'll talk about the chromatic and the major scale very briefly. And then towards the end of the session, the end of the video, there'll be three licks that you can use to inspire you. Okay, so let's start with the chromatic scale. So the chromatic scale comprises of all possible notes in Western music. There are 12 of them in total. This is how it looks and how it sounds on the guitar. I am on the second string of the first fret. So here it's how, this note is a C note. And then when I go up, C sharp. Next one, D. D sharp. E. F. F sharp. G. G sharp. A sharp. B. And then finally, the C note. So here are all 12, and you should end on the 13th fret. Okay, so you would have recognized now, or you have observed now, that there are only two notes without a sharp. That is your B and your E note. Every other note in between them has a sharp. So that is the first one, your chromatic scale. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about the major scale. Okay, the major scale takes or uses 8 notes from the chromatic scale. So I'll be using the C major scale as an example. This is how it looks and sounds. Okay, this will remind you of a solfege or do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So using this, actually every major scale comes with a formula. So this formula allows you to formulate all different kinds of major scale. And they use this formula known as a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Okay, so what is a whole step and what is a half step? On the guitar, a whole step is just adding 2 frets above your fret that you are pressing. So for example, I'm pressing a C, second string, first fret. All I have to do is to add 2 frets above fret. So I add 1 fret here, add another fret. This would be a D note. This is a whole step. So from a C to a D, it's a whole step. A half step is just adding 1 more fret above it, or just 1 fret above it. So a C, add another fret, this will give me a C sharp. So that is a half step. Okay, I'm going to repeat again. I'm going to show you the formula in action now. Okay, I'll start from the same C note. A whole step, 2 frets above, that will be a D. And then another whole step, 2 frets above, E. Okay, and the next is a half step. So F. Back to a whole step. Okay, another whole step. Okay, another whole step. And finally, a half step. So that is your C major scale on the guitar. Alright, so we have come to the part where you start to apply whatever that you've learned just now on the major scale and the chromatic scale. So I'll be introducing 3 licks that you can use. So this is lick number 1. Okay, once more, this time slightly slower. Okay, what I did was, I went to the second string of the 8th fret. So I started off with this note, 8th fret, second string. I hit it 4 times. And I went down to the 6th fret, another 4 times. And then to the 5th fret, 4 times also. And then I went back up to the 6th, 2 times. 5th fret, once. And 6th fret, once. Okay, again. And this is how it sounds over a C power chord backing track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so that is lick number 1. Lick number 2, it's a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more advanced. It makes use of a little bit more notes, and this is how it looks like. Okay, once more, this time slightly slower. Okay, so what I did was, again, on the second string, I started off with the first fret, then I went on to the third and to the fifth fret. So fret number 1, fret number 3, fret number 5. Next, I move up to fret number 3, fret number 5, and fret number 6. Okay, and then I move up again to fret number 5. Okay, and then again I move up another fret to fret number 6, number 8, number 10. And the last one, fret number 8, fret number 10, fret number 12. Okay, I will show you again. Over the same backing track, the C backing track, C power chord backing track, this is how it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so that is lick number 2. Okay, finally, the last one, which is my personal favorite. Okay, this is from the chromatic scale. Okay, so this is how we can use the chromatic scale to spice up a bit of your lick. I'm starting from the 3rd fret. This is how it sounds like. Okay, once more, but slower. Okay, so what I did was, I placed my finger on string number 2, fret number 3. I did a slide up to fret number 5. So 3, slide to fret number 5. And then I hit fret number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Okay, once more. And this is how it sounds again in full. Over a C power chord backing track, this is how it will sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are 3 licks that you can use in your own playing. I hope this inspires some ideas, or at least give you more knowledge about the major scale and the chromatic scale. Some more insights for you. And this is all I have. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.